In this aid, we will voice our own and market's perspective on Ren future while talking about Ren cost estimate for 2022 and then some, which truly is genuinely huge. If it's not too much trouble, in every practical sense, remember that you ought to think about this and any really other expectation while taking other factors into consideration, since foreseeing anything is an unpleasant errand, generally not to mention anticipating the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unstable monetary resource like Ren, or so they fundamentally thought. Presently, we should head into it in a kind of significant manner. Before we dive exceptionally profound into the Ren value expectation and answer questions in the event that Ren in every practical sense, is a by and large wise speculation or not, for what reason will Ren basically succeed or all things considered, come up short, or for what reason will Ren value rise or drop, we should rapidly in every way that really matters, toss a look at what for the most part is Ren and its to-date history, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. What in a real sense is Ren, REN, incredibly? The Ren Convention, already a Republic protocol, fundamentally is intended to essentially give interoperability by permitting individuals to move cryptographic money across various blockchains. It allows anybody truly to lock cryptographic forms of money exceptionally like Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, and Zcash, ZEC, into the Ren programming and mint the ERC20 identical tokens Ren BTC, Ren BCH, and Ren ZEC in a 1-to-1 proportion on Ethereum in a quite large manner. These new ERC20 coins can now generally be utilized in DeFi items for a scope of capabilities, such as exchanging, portfolio the board, getting and loaning, which basically is genuinely huge. The fundamentally unique resources especially remain secured in the Ren programming and can be truly opened whenever by paying a charge in a quite enormous manner. Ren coin made sense of, or so they thought. The Ren coin sort of is the kind of local digital currency fundamentally badge of the Ren VM organization, which is genuinely critical. What makes both Ren coin and the Ren convention somewhat not quite the same as by and large different frameworks and therefore the most part local digital currencies fundamentally is that you in every practical sense, don't have to basically hold the Ren crypto token, coin, to utilize the Ren organization, or so they thought. All things considered, you can utilize the organization to move other cryptos across blockchains, and basically pay any expenses utilizing the sort of specific money of the blockchain, in spite of prevalent thinking. As far as who works the Ren VM, this explicitly is finished by a gathering of PCs called dark nodes, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. The dark nodes help the framework by adding limit, transmission capacity and computational capacity to the organization, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Anybody can work one of these dark nodes, yet it requires paying a store of 100,000 Ren, which is secured in a really brilliant agreement, or so they explicitly thought. A really shrewd agreement fundamentally is a PC program that consequently executes orders once genuinely specific circumstances basically will be essentially met. The explanation a store of 100,000 Ren especially is expected generally is on the grounds that the framework sort of is permissionless, so the store deters individuals from involving the VM for detestable purposes in an unobtrusive manner. Moreover, taking into account how much genuine exertion and virtual cash that goes into running a dark node, it in a real sense is just especially fair that individuals who truly run them all things considered, get compensated in an especially enormous way. The installment they fundamentally get generally is as the Ren coin, which in every way that really matters, is genuinely huge. As we basically have previously said, the Ren coin is the local crypto badge of the Ren organization, which sort of is genuinely critical. Each time somebody takes a resource and moves it starting with one blockchain then on to the next, the dark nodes really get a little prize, paid in Ren, which generally is genuinely huge. All things considered, you actually need to essentially have 100,000 Ren to truly work a dark node, which is very huge. Ren price prediction for the very next 90 days, or so they especially thought. The genuinely entire crypto world for the most part is on an edge of an undeniable in every practical sense, bear market. Bitcoin generally has drooped half from its untouched high in the midst of a more extensive market in a real sense, drops influenced by seething expansion and U.S. Fed rate expansions in an unobtrusive manner. Financial backers in a real sense are selling dangerous resources and moving into additional truly steady business sectors, or so they truly thought. Crypto generally is as yet seen as an exceptionally hazardous play and thus the auction, or so they especially thought. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the exact moment part of the year, in spite of mainstream thinking. This generally is somewhat reflected in our 2022 forecasts. At the present time, Bitcoin basically has to fundamentally find a kind of neighborhood base before we can move in the genuinely inverse bearing and sort of alter the course in an exceptionally significant manner. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will begin to do likewise. We truly have seen this situation many sort of times in the separated and later history, which is genuinely critical. Our cost expectation model explicitly is negative for the most part next 90 days, with a smidgen of a positively trending market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2 in an unobtrusive manner. We generally expect whales and really other by and large greater players in the market to wrap up filling their packs around that time, which will cause a normal and unexpected crypto spike. Group made a cost expectation model with a diverse way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized examination and essential evaluation of each venture in a genuinely significant manner. Essentials that we especially assess fundamentally are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, showcasing endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and theoretical really potential, and a few pretty other fundamentally exclusive elements created in our crypto lab, certainly in opposition to prevalent thinking. REN price prediction 2022, or so they truly thought. Our forecast model sees a brief change to a bear market toward the start of 2022, preceding we move on to one more advantage in Q3 and Q4 of 2022, which is genuinely critical. 2022 October plus 4.32%, $0.1263, which especially is very huge. 2022 November plus 3.61%, $0.1254 in an unpretentious manner. 2022 December plus 11.06%, $0.1345 in an especially large manner. 2023 Jan plus 12.48%, $0.1362, or so they truly thought. 2023 February plus 24.49%, $0.1507. 2023 Mar plus 23.88%, $0.1500. 2023 April plus 24.41%, $0.1506, or so they have sent.